Hey, how's it going, Brian? I hope you're having a good weekend. This is going to be a quick demo video for you for your 89 Sabers Derlick installed with a Proffie B3 and everything else that you asked me for. So we're going to go over my desk, take a closer look at this guy. I'll show you how to operate it, and then at the end, let me know if you have any questions, and if it looks good to you, we'll get it out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks. All right, Brian, here we've got your 89 Sabers Derlick, not the derelict, not to be confused with the derelict. Anyway, you had me weather this, and I also took off some pieces that you had requested me take off so it looks closer to the original. I left those pieces in your box. So as you know, there was a bit of a gold ring right here, so that's off, and then there was a gold rod right here, like a brass rod. We took that off as well. All right, when I say we, I mean me. But so heat stained the shroud, did some weathering all the way down through the rib section, through the handle section, and then onto the little bump outs here in the pommel area. This is a 2-button setup. So this bottom switch right here, that's going to be your auxiliary switch. All right, this little tactile switch right here on top of the box, that's going to be your power switch. You are running a KR Sabers V4 lit PCB. I really like these guys. They have a lot of LEDs on them, so that's what you've got in there. Your blade retention screw is this flathead screw right here, so we'll use that here in a second. All right, but coming over here to get to the chassis, you just want to unscrew your pommel. A few threads here. When we take this off, you'll see your chassis right there. Just take your saber in your hand like this, cup your other hand, go like that, it'll come right out. All right, we'll put this off to the side, and this is what your chassis looks like. So a little bit of greeblies over here, kind of making it look like a power cell. All right, a removable battery setup, so 18650, we'll go ahead and put that in there now. I like to take the batteries off my Keep Power batteries, but just spring side for your negative side of your battery, hold it, clip it down in there. All right, you've got a kill switch right here. We're using the Smuggler's Outpost Switch Pixel PCB set. So this PCB lines up with a 17 or what is that, a 16 pin PCB system in there that doesn't come out, and maybe 12. I need to recount those, but anyway, that piece does not come out. It's locked in with a grub screw that's up here somewhere that you'll never even see because the shroud is over it. All right, so you've got that. You've got your board right here, so easy access to your SD card and your micro USB. I did not glue the board down. It is a nice tight snap fit down, but you can get to your board with a 90-degree data cable from right here and just pull out your SD card with a pair of tweezers. I made sure you never have to move the board. All right, so that's how you do that. 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker, and you've got a 10-pixel accent strip right here. All right, so if we come over here and flip this on, you are running the Scrap Tech sound font from KSith that you would ask me for, so I'll just tack that on to the overall install cost and shoot that over to Keenan over at KSith. All right, but you can see your LEDs going there. You got twist on for now. There's a copy of the config file on the SD card. And we've got twist off. All right, so you can take this chassis, you can put it in the Saber however you like, as long as this thing goes first. So just come over here, slap it right in, take your pommel and screw it down. All right, when you get down to the last 2 threads or so, you'll feel it kind of getting snug. It's pushing the chassis forward into all of those pins so that we can come over here and we can hit power. So it's got a nice beefy sound to it when it's all locked in. Some nice shine through right there in your eye. All your LEDs lit up. Auxiliary over here. And then you've got twist off, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this screw here. We don't need to take it all the way out, of course. We just need to back it out of the blade socket. Take a 1-inch blade. This one's kind of dirty. Please excuse it. This Saber is set up for a 1-inch blade. So we'll put our blade in there, come over here and lock it down. And then they get this out of frame and hit power. Right now I'm just kind of using it. This is an energy blade style. The blade locked up. All right. To play your soundtracks, a long press on the power. All right. Another long press to turn it off, and it's just like that. If you had more than one sound font on here, of course, you tap auxiliary.
Scrap tech.
And that would bring you to the next font. All right, so we'll go ahead and take this out. Just loosen that up a little bit. Let me get your blade plug real quick. We'll go over your blade plug. Not quite sure what kind of material this is. I tried to dumb it down a little bit, weather it up. It didn't take chemical weathering very good, but I scuffed it up a little bit just to kind of match the saber. All right, so we'll put it in here, about right there. Go ahead and lock it down. Come over here and hit power. You got some nice shine through in your blade plug as well. All right. And then when we're done, of course, we'll just take the pommel off. The battery in the chassis gives it a little bit more heft, so it should just fall right out into your hand. All right, we'll go ahead and turn it on. And then flip it off from the kill switch here, and it kills power like you should, or like it should rather. So I made the battery a little tight in here. You may need a tool just to come over here from the positive side and pop it out. All right, but that is basically how you run this 89 Sabers Derlick. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me screw this pommel on real quick. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Of course, it is Saturday today, so this guy will go out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. Thanks.